So I'm out here today. I've decided to pump up my E-Rider Kayak, and it's been a while since I've done a video on the E-Rider. Anyway, I've passed a body of water that I've wanted to fish a few times, and I haven't really bothered because it's so overgrown and difficult to access the banks. So today I've gone in afloat. I've got a couple of hours to try and find out what's in this water. It's been a really bleak day, very cold, and now the sun's just starting to come through. This particular drain is really small. It's maybe 20 feet wide, very heavily weed lined, and only about 3 foot deep. But even waters like that can hold some fun sized pike. And I'm going to try and find them today with a more finesse approach. See, the problem with throwing around lures that are too big in clear water like this is you can spook the fish. Now, it depends how fired up they are, of course, but I'm going to go in lighter just to get an idea of the stock, and I'm going to fish my favourite gravity twitch, and this is in a new limited edition colour, and this sort of clowny colour with the orange, the silver and the yellow has really been calling out for me for a few feisty pike. I'm going to fish that on my 7 to 23 gram SG4 paired with the 3000 high speed SG4 AG reel. It's a great combo, 20 pound braid straight through to 20 pound wire, and I'll land anything that I'm going to hook in here on that. Let's give it a go. Oh, there we go. Well, that didn't take long. Maybe 10 minutes in on the kayak session, and look at that. Fantastic pike. Maybe scraping double figures. It's not a long fish, but it's so spectacularly fat. Absolute beauty. Just look at that back width. Let's slip this one back and see if we can get a few more. So I'm just going to paddle my way through maybe 500 or 600 yards, fish my way up, give it 30 minutes to calm down, and then just drift my way back really slowly on the wind. Oh, there we go. Bit. When I'm working these gravity twitches, I'm doing it quite aggressively, although I'm not actually moving it that much. I'm smashing that rod tip against a fairly slack line, so I'm getting that lure to dolt and smash around and do all kinds of erratic things while keeping it quite high in the water. So while it looks like I'm doing a lot with those big motions, I'm really just pulling out the slack and getting that lure to rock and roll, and I find that retrieve really triggers fish. On deeper waters I'll pause longer in between to let the lure get down, maybe even wind it a few turns so it finds its depth, but on here I've got to keep it high, I've got to keep it within 2 feet, so twitch, 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 quick stop, twitch, 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 quick stop, and it really should trigger a dormant fish to leave the cover of the weeds and just smash that lure. There we go. Whoa. Whoa, there he goes. Pulling the kayak round this one. Oh, there's my rod tips in the weed round there. Fighting fit fish. Come here. Come here. Come here. Whoa. He's nicely hooked. Should say on. Come on, stop being grumpy. Get in my kayak. Yes. Oh, what a beautiful looking fish. Okay. I'll get this one unhooked and then we'll hold her up for the camera. Well, the gravity twitch strikes again. Big erratic twitches and little tiny pauses. This one absolutely hammered it, and wow, didn't it put up a fight. Again, another fin perfect, absolutely stunning fish. Beautiful blacks and some butter gold and yellow spots on it as well. Another really thick on the back fish. An absolute beauty. Let's slip this one back. Oh, I just spooked one in the weeds there. Right, time for me to get fishing again, I think. There we go. Small one. Oh, up he goes. Like a rocket. Little dinker. Smallest fish of the day, but again, another really beautiful one. There we go. Good old bridge pike. Oh, he's under the kayak. Well, there we go, that's that session done and mission accomplished. Fished just over 2 hours, had 5 pike, which is fantastic. Mad action. A little bit knackered after filling that back up that steep slippery slope, but hey, it's all worth it when you get a good bit of fishing like that. Nothing absolutely monstrous, but I should think that really fat one was probably around double figures. Beautiful fish, and the gravity twitch does it again. Always a favourite of mine when I'm fishing small intimate venues like this. If you haven't tried them yet, give them a go. I catch some belting perch on them too. Until next time.